everyone and welcome to Saturday's Snippets. Today I'm going to take you through how to take your makeup off properly. This is super important. So many people get this so wrong and they end up going to bed with still bits of makeup on, or I know a lot of us are terrible for going to sleep in our makeup, especially after a night out. I've done it myself many times before, but it does nothing but clog our pores and just leave all those horrible oils on our skin that we just need to get rid of. I was actually chatting to my friend about this just last night and about how even when you seem to take your makeup off, it just still stays there. A lot of these makeups these days are heavy duty, so they're going to stay on for ages. But what we want to do is we want to clear them, we want to clear those pores, and we want to make sure we've got no dirt left. Today I'm actually going to be testing out a couple of the products that we're introducing to our Botanicals line, which is super exciting. I've used them a couple of times before, so most of my testers are quite low now because I'm loving them, but they will be available very soon once we've got them from our supplier. But if you like what you see, remember to go over to carbonblushclinic.co.uk and you can buy all of the products there, and the new ones once they come out as well, they'll be on there as well. Okay, so let's get started. First I'm going to put on my hair protector. I don't know what it's called. Mine's super soft, super fluffy.
Ties just around the neck. I swear by these because I have so much hair and I just always get stuff in it. There we go, keep it nice and tight. Glue that together. Oh, perfect. Gosh, that's much hair.
Okay, so step one is all of the creams and stuff that you put on your face, all of the foundations, things like that, even some of the powders are really fat-based. Shocking, I know. I didn't really think about what goes into products and things like that, but when I started getting into skincare, that's when I realised. So the best way to remove fats is with fats. So if you think about what kind of things has fats in, it's going to be like your milky products, your creamy products, to take off your other creamy products that you already got on your face. So what we're going to use is our creamy cleanser that we're hoping to bring out. Now I'm just squeezing a little bit first. Actually quite a lot just came out, but it's fine. So this is how much I've got, so it's quite creamy. So this is kind of my day-to-day makeup. Like, I've not got a lot on, but I've got enough that it's going to clog my pores if I don't take it off. So I'm using actually the Jane Iredale Mineral Makeup, which will also be available on our website. God, I'm plugging throughout this. It will also be available on our website soon. It's just me who needs to put it on there, so just need to get back to work really once I've done this. So the Jane Iredale stuff is amazing. It's mineral makeup, so it's not actually as bad for your skin as a lot of the other thick makeups. On a night out, I will still wear a lot of the, high street brand products. So I'm not saying you can't wear those. I'm just saying maybe day to day, consider what you're choosing, and just choose what's better for your skin over time, especially if you're in a kind of job where you are wearing makeup every single day. So I've got my cleanser and I'm just going to rub it between my fingers, just spread it out a little bit, and then I'm going to apply it to my face in circular motions. Now remember, we always want to go upwards. So all of this is to do with facial massage, and it's lifting the skin. It's also helping stimulate collagen and elastin fibres. I think there's something ridiculous like 37 muscles in your face, sorry. And it's ridiculous. If you think about all these people that go to the gym, can't say I'm one of them, but they work out all of these different muscles, and there's probably more muscles that they haven't worked out in their face. So if they had a sculpted face as well, they'd be a god. But yeah, so I'm just really massaging this in and really getting that going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this mainly for my skin here. Really get in all of these areas. We always forget about everywhere on our skin. Like this obviously is your main T-zone here, so 1, 2 is your T-zone, so that's where you get the most build-up of sort of sebum and block pores and things like that. But also, we forget the rest of our face. This is called your U-zone here, so it's really important to get that in there, in that U-zone. And then also push to the sides and get that lymphatic drainage down the neck. We have a lot of build-up, all of these lactic acids and things. So let's get rid of those down the neck. So obviously I haven't touched my eyes yet, so I'm going to move on to that now. But even like my hands covered in foundation. Gross.
But I'm going to get a little bit more. Obviously the more makeup you have on, I would say the more cleanser you use. That's not scientific, I just come up with that. But 2 + 2 = 4, so.
Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyes. Please, please, please be gentle around your eyes. I don't understand people who do this. Same with your face in general. Don't be abrasive, like gentle. So just have a bit here. My eyebrows as well, I haven't done those. And again, lifting. Think about all that Botox that you pay for, okay? And just help it along a little bit. Oh, I can imagine I don't look great now. Wow. That's it in there. Okay. We don't need to focus too much on the eyes because I actually have an eye makeup remover, an oil-based makeup remover that I'm going to use in a second.
Okay, I'm going to wash my hands now, just quickly.
Now you can use a towel to take this off, or you can use cotton pads. I'm going to actually use a baby wipe today. Baby wipes are okay. I just want to put that out there. A lot of people think that putting a baby wipe on your skin is terrible. It's not the baby wipe that's terrible. It's just using a baby wipe and nothing else. That's terrible. Again, gently sweeping motions, circular around the face. Let's get that all off. Gently around the eyes. Look, gross. And that stays on your face if you don't take it off. And all it does is just build up all of this bacteria, clogs your pores and gives you breakouts. And guess what? No one wants that. If you do want that, you're a bit strange.
Okay, so I'm just going to take this off now.
Okay, so once all of that's done, we're going to move on to our oil-based cleanser. Okay, so now we've done that, I'm going to focus a bit more on the eye area, and I'm going to use, I've not got much left. This is our new makeup melter. That's what we're going to call it. And basically just need a little bit on there. So, just a dot. And I'm going to go more gently on my eyes. With the eyes, obviously your eyelashes are on a cycle. Eyelashes are going to fall out, okay? It's a natural part of your life. If you pull out your eyelashes, they will grow back. Don't listen to what people say about eyelashes not growing back. But be gentle with them because they are very, very delicate. So just a gentle, I tend to like hold my eye here so I don't have to worry about my skin moving around and then me being more aggressive. So I'm going to go for a sweep, just a nice sweep down. Okay, so that's got the main bit off the top, I would like to think. Okay, and now I'm going to go underneath my eye. I'm going to use the other side of the cotton pad for this.
Very, very gently.
Gone. Fresh as a daisy. This cotton pad's used already, so I want a fresh one to make sure I've got all of the makeup off. Otherwise you might deceive yourself and think that you've got it all off the other eye, but actually you haven't. Okay, so same again. Lovely. So we used an oil because it's the only thing that sinks properly into the skin and attaches to that sebum and declogs the pores. If you're just using water, that's not going to do much. It will wash off the excess of what's on top of your skin, but actually getting into your pores and attaching to the makeup that you've applied to your face needs an oil or a fatty substance in order to take it off. Okay, finally I'm going to move on to washing my face. This sounds super simple, so I don't know why so many people get it so wrong. To start with, the temperature of the water. We use a lukewarm temperature. We don't use cold water because it's just going to close the pores and keep all of that horrible oil and dirt and bacteria trapped in there. Even though boiling water will open up your pores, it's actually going to dehydrate your skin and really dry it out in the long run, so don't use hot water. This is actually why I recommend not washing your face in the shower. The temperature that your body can take when you're showering is going to be a lot higher than what you can feel on your face when you're washing your face. I will always wash my face first and then go and have a shower and just keep my face out of that hot water because it's just not going to be good for your skin. In regards to washing your face, how many times should you be washing your face? Twice a day. No more, because you're going to dry out your skin. And you're probably going to spread more of the infection than it's worth, but you should be washing it in the morning when you wake up because you're going to have a lot of sweat and sebum on your skin from the subcutaneous layers, and it's just not going to be nice. It's going to be all oily, all bacterially. Ugh, get rid of it. Then in the evening, always in the evening, you spend the whole day out in polluted air, wherever you live, it's going to be polluted, it's going to be all over your face, you might have been wearing makeup, different creams, all of these different things. Get that off, wash that off. Now, obviously we're not going to use just water because that's going to encourage a build-up of bacteria and yeast. This is in boys too, so boys, if you're just using water to wash your face, don't. But at the same time, it's really important to use the right cleanser for you. So if you've got dry skin, you're going to be wanting to look for a more creamy cleanser that's really washing that skin and hydrating it all of the time. If you've got more oily skin, which is what I've got, then you want to use something that foams up a bit more and really cuts through that oil to get to the bacteria. Again, we don't want to use an abrasive wash. A lot of these high street brands use very big beads in their exfoliators. Now, I need to exfoliate my skin because I'm very acne prone, but there's an important way to do that because what I don't want to do is spread the infection all over my face. Those white spots you see, or these red spots, blackheads, all of the different types, if you're exfoliating your face and moving them around, you're just going to be spreading the infection, and that's not what you want at all. You don't want to cause more breakouts because once that one spot's gone that you've squeezed out and you've got rid of, it's just going to appear in another place. It's like a little skin magic trick. It thinks she fooled you, but it hasn't. I used to be the worst for picking. Don't get me wrong, I understand the satisfaction in picking your spots, but don't. Honestly, I used to be riddled with acne, and now it's not too bad. Don't get me wrong, I could do with a couple of treatments at Carbon Blush, maybe a bit of microneedling, HIFU, Casey, but we're closed. So until such time as we open, then we can get all our treatments again. What I haven't got with me at the moment, which I normally swear by, is the Dr. Levy 3 Deep Cleanser. It's got rice-sized like micro beads in it. They're amazing and they exfoliate the skin really gently, so they're perfect for exfoliator. But today, because I've not got that with me, I'm going to use the Cleansiderm acne treatment. I have used the whole system for this before. So this is actually what I've got left over from what I used to use. And if I tend to get another breakout, then I'll probably use this wash maybe once a week. It's kind of the same as having a light chemical peel, not quite as intense, obviously, because you're doing it at home and we don't want you to damage that. It's better to have professionals do a chemical peel on you. But it's 2% salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is amazing for clearing all of those pores and fighting acne. So you don't need a large amount at all. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze this, honestly, like a pea size. It's moving a bit, but it was a pea size. Pea size bit on there. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to rub it dry, okay, in between my palms, my fingertips. Okay? Now I'm going to get a tiny bit of water, just like a, done, enough. Rub them together again. You can see it's starting to foam up already. I've only got my fingers at the moment because, again, my Dr. Levy Sonic tool is back in my London flat, which is not where I am at the moment because of lockdown. So normally I'd use one of those Sonic brushes or one of the ones with the brushes on. So normally I'd use one of the silicone brushes or with the soft bristles on. But your fingertips are fine, but if you've got the other tools, then I definitely recommend using those. You can buy the Dr. Levy one within the silicone Dr. Levy overhaul set, so I'd really recommend getting that. Okay, so let's foam this up. As I said, I've got oily skin, so I want something that foams up nicely. And then the same with the cleanser that we started with, we're gonna circular motions. So remember, using all of these circular motions is really going to encourage that lifting of the skin. It's not going to drag the eyes down, drain the lymphatic substances. So this is really going to lift the skin, just using all of these motions. I find it quite therapeutic, to be honest. I do it every morning, every night. Massage those temples as well, really get that meditative state. Oh, so relaxing. And then up all that lymphatic drainage. Massage the face, massage all of those 36 muscles. Another tool you can use is the gua sha tool. So it's like a rose quartz crystal roller that we've got. You can buy it on our website. And I'd really roll that into the skin. Oh, I'd love that right now. And it just, with the medium to light pressure, you just roll it like this. But it would feel so much better than that.
Okay. And so now I've washed my face with that. Really remember that ozone.
Okay, so now I'm going to get my lukewarm water again and I'm just going to rinse my face. Okay, and then finally we want to pat it dry with a towel. Remember, same with the abrasive exfoliators, we want to pat and not scrub. Please don't do this, people. I see it all the time. You're just causing abrasions all over your skin. A lot of people have sensitive skin and they don't realise it. So the more you damage it, the worse it's going to get. And you can do all of these rituals and you can spend thousands of pounds on products. If you're scrubbing your face with a towel at the end, not going to do anything. Now, when your face has just been washed, it is at its most vulnerable. So you want to make sure that you get that serum on, that moisturiser on, whatever regime you've got. Obviously, everyone's skin is different. Make sure you've got that set up and ready to go next. So remember that the towel you use, I want to make sure it's only used for your face. I have a towel for my hair, a towel for my body, I have a flannel obviously as well. This is my face towel. I don't use it for anything else. I don't use it for my mum's face, I don't use it for my armpits. No, this is my face towel. It goes on my face.
So, this is the result.
There's a couple of marks there, I don't know if you can see them. A couple. Make that known, very few. And that's because I've washed my face properly. Did that take long? No. Was it worth it? Yes. Do you need to log onto our website and buy all of those amazing products? Definitely.